Welcome back to another episode of Richeh Atelier. So in the previous episode, we got to see some really cool stuff. So first of all, the big thing is we got to see how, magic could be very useful in the world of medicine and how it could help normal people through maybe some of their disabilities or maybe through, just any kind of struggles that they may have in everyday life, how much it could increase people's quality of life. But because of how guarded it is, it can't happen, unfortunately, right? And we saw Kifri kind of dealing with that entire thing of like, damn, I can't have. It's so simple for them to have some kind of like healing spell or something along those lines within their notebook, just carrying it around, and it could help so many people, but we can't do it because of the rules. We also saw, I'm forgetting the name of the kid, but the apprentice, the one with the silver wash eyes, right? We saw him also kind of like using magic in a way to help out with his disability. So really interesting episode there. Kind of makes you really bitter about the entire system and why it is in place. Even if you do understand why those rules are there, it kind of makes you feel, damn, I wish they weren't though. But on the other hand, we also saw one other new brim cap, right? So this is the second brim cap to appear in the show, and it seems like they are kind of like the concept of forbidden magic or whatever, where they are fully invisible, just like a levitating cloak and hat. So we'll see what that brim cap is all about. So if you want to watch this, Uncut and Blood is also on Patreon in the description. And let's go into Witchcat Atelier, episode 11. Whoa! It's the magenta. Scale wolves. Is she coming around? She's coming around! Here we go. She's coming around to our side. Let's go! It was only a matter of time. Ooh, what's that? The test in Serpentback Cave. Yeah, makes sense, right? Because of her previous occupation. Yep. That's awesome. That's a cool way to specialize in something, right? That's really cool because usually in like magic shows with like a magic system, you would specialize based on some kind of affinity that you might have to certain elements and all of those kind of things. You would do like a divination test, like in Hunter x Hunter, to choose what kind of direction you want to specialize in. But here it's purely based off of your art skills or like your what's it called? Your dexterity, and stuff like that, your craft skills, and that's so cool. Obviously your interests as well come in it, but what a cool way to specialize in something. Straight into success.
しい得意に出会えるかもしれないだろ。ね。はい。なんだか前よりもっと
Whoa! Whoa, look at this! Holy, there's not too many squiggly lines, so maybe this is something that you could do. There's a lot of straight lines. What an insane one. It has some curved lines in it though. Hmm. Oh.
手を動かして書くばかりが魔法の勉強じゃないんだよ、リチェ。優れた魔法を見て研究することは目の経験を積むようなものだから。見たくないってば。
Oh.
リチェ、大丈夫。怪我はない。激高のままに魔法を使うのは感心しないな。危ないよ。
Interesting. We haven't really seen much from Richeh. Yeah, we haven't seen much from her when it comes to like her character. Oh, an entrance or something. Whoa! Is this like a hidden exit out of the Atelier? It's like something out of like Alice in Wonderland. You're just gonna arrive at like this magical world when you emerge. Whoa! Ah. That's gotta feel pretty good for Richeh. Richeh? That someone likes your magic. Hmm. I can see what she means. I can see what she means. I feel like the problem with that kind of mindset though is it's a mindset that doesn't allow you to grow much, right? Because it's a mindset that doesn't usually when you want to grow your, especially if it's like art and stuff, you do it by appreciating other art and opening up yourself to seeing other people's art and how they do it, and then either incorporating elements of it into your own art or just getting inspired by it, right, to implement it into your own art or craft. Doesn't have to be necessarily directly art, right? Any kind of craft, right, that you do, anything that you make and stuff. And I feel like I get that you want to you want to keep the integrity of your own craft within your own craft, but I feel like that's a sure way, like a surefire way to just stay within, like, not advance, kind of stagnate in your own craft, right? And I feel like it really closes you off from advancing much further than you could. It's a very Puritan way to do it though. Mm. Snugstone? Oh! Yo, that sounds awesome. Whoa. Of course, of course. Let's not argue. Of course. He cares so much. But he's so, he doesn't like showing it, right? He's such a softie, though. Ooh, it's a fax machine. Test. 3 days from now, that's so soon. Richeh, young Richeh. Richelet. So that's why she does. I think she took that as never change, which I don't think is a good way to look at that statement. Yeah, it feels like she took that statement and took it as in never change who you are, which I think is not a good way. You should always be changing, right? You should always be striving to improve yourself, to change yourself and stuff like that based on your experiences. But I think she took it as in always stay exactly like you are right now, right? Never change. And always like keep with your own spells. I'm sure she's gonna learn that that's not what it means though. Makes sense though for her character why she would think that way based on that interaction.
すりと眠ってしまったわ。試験前日はギリギリまで練習するつもりだったのに、この北海市のせいで。
Snugstone, it was too good.
大丈夫だ、アガット。どれだけ準備しても足りないような気がするのは皆そうさ。今の君らしくやればいい。次の時の君のためにね。次なんてありません。一度でこなしてみせます。私はアーカ
I respect it.
人間ですから。いやはや頼もしい。うちの落ちこぼれとは運命の差ですよ。私の弟子のユイニーは年にしか申請できない第二の試験にもう
Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm, baby. You got this. Good crow.
言い方すること。いいんです。全部本当のことなので。
Poor thing.
僕が敵の悪い弟子だから。
Nah, you got this. My man, you got this.
っていうか、僕がダメなせいで先生がまた悪く言われてしまって本当に申し訳ないです。こんな僕がまともな魔法使いになれるはずなんてなくて。
Poor guy.
一番近くの扉窓が使えなくなってたから、ここまで延々と歩く羽目になったぜ。大きな筆虫が喋ってる。よーく見てごらん。彼女はれっきとした魔法使いだよ。でも変身は禁止魔法じゃん。影狩りの鏡マント。まとっている間、目の前にいる獣の姿の幻を見せてくれる。
Whoa!
はじめまして、私はアライラ。第二の試験で立ち会いを務める試験監督のお姉さんさ。
Whoa! That was so well animated.
試験を受ける弟子以外も全員連れてきたんだな。第二の試験、騎士の忠誠はその名の通り、騎士のようにある対象を守りながら、蛇の背洞窟を入り口から出口まで無事に送り届ける護衛任務なんだ。途中で護衛対象を見失ってもダメ。どちらか片方だけが先に出口に着いちまってもアウト。もちろん魔法を書くところを見られちまっても失格だ。もし見られてしまった場合はどうすれば。魔法の秘密がバレる心配はないが、試験は不合格になるだろうな。人間ってバレちまうから。そのマント着て、こっから覗いてみな。
Interesting test there. Makes sense though. You need to be good at hiding it. That is one of the basic skills for a witch. Whoa!
いや、彼らはメルフォンさ。
Mirfans.
試験で使われる蛇の背洞窟は混沌の時代の魔法遺跡でね。中は迷宮の魔法が渦巻いていて道を外れると危険なんだ。じゃあ彼らを魔法から魔法で守るのが第二の試験なんですね。その通り。人間はなかなか立ち入らない廃墟だが、獣たちにとっては古くから繁殖地と越冬地をつなぐ渡りのルートの一つだ。魔法使いは彼らの世界を変えてしまった責任がある。
That's so cool.
巣立ったばかりで道を知らない若い連中を迷わないよう導きながら護衛してるってわけ。そのマントの魔法でメルフォンには今お前たちの姿が仲間に見えてるはずだ。脱いだり陣をダメにしちまうとすぐ逃げられるから気をつけろよ。なるほどね。人間の目をごまかして魔法を書くよりもある意味難しいってことか。担当は一人一話ずつな。この子はお前、この子はあんた。そんで最後の一話はあんただ。
Richeh.
リチェに。これ間違ってる。リ 出てるぞ。間違いじゃないよ。君も試験を受ける。
What?
リチェ。
Did he submit an application in her name? He must have. And he didn't tell her.
嘘つき。リチェ。キーフリー先生、リチェのしたいようにしていいって言った。だから先生のとこに来たのに。先生もリチェの望みはどうでもよくて、大人がやりたいことをやらせるんだ。どうでもいいなんて思わないさ。どうでもいいって思わないからこそ、試験を受けてほしい。
He's trying to make her
この試験で学べることは
not stagnate, like move on, you know,
だから
and grow as a person.
今日は僕を信じてみてくれないかな。
I respect that, but he's trying to be very gentle about it.
試験ではリチェのしたいようにするから。いいんだよ。
He's so gentle with them.
嫌だったらもうやらないから。リチェがリチェじゃなくなっちゃったら、先生の言うこともう信じてあげないから。そちらも大変そうですね。ダメなやつは言い聞かせても本当にダメで。
Sir?
理屈こねて、でもだって。
Kifri will not like you saying that.
苦労しますよね。なんで子供っての。すみません。今、何か喋りましたか。もうこんな時間だ。私はそろそろ大行動に戻らねば。
Why are you even a tutor?
立ち会わずに帰るのか。あなたたちがいれば大丈夫でしょう。
Why are you even a tutor? Why do you even have apprentices, sir? If you don't like taking on apprentices, don't like teaching them.
本当に帰りやがった。ユイニ君。僕、頑張りますね。頑張って。
Poor guy, poor Yuini.
そろそろだ。誰もが暗闇に迷わず出口にたどり着けたらいい。
You got this, all three of you.
そのための。
Don't you dare fail, Yuini. I'm rooting for you.
移動が始まったな。それじゃあ出発だ。
You got this.
行っちゃった。さあ、僕らは遅い朝ごはんでも食べようか。歴史の話でもしながらね。歴史？そう。蛇の背洞窟のような魔法の遺跡。
No, nothing.
僕はまだあまり知らない。
Nothing. And now for some history, for some exposition.
に描かれた禁止魔法が
Oh yeah, the Geneva Convention.
世界に残した爪痕のこと。
Whoa.
この道を行くんですか。言ったろ。魔法から魔法で守る試験だって。さあ、この道をどう進む。小さな魔法の騎士さんたちは。
Oh, that's where you end the episode. Oh my god. I could feel the ending coming though. Wow. Wow. What an episode. So finally, we are going into more of a Richeh's story, which is not something that I was expecting whatsoever. But I'm happy that we get, because we haven't gotten any of Richeh so far. Right, Richeh has been the most passive one out of all of the girls when it comes to her involvement in the story. So it's cool getting to see more of her. Now, her entire arc seems very interesting, right? It seems like it is, as I said earlier, it seems like it's going in the entire direction of her trying to stay exactly who she is, and trying to not take in any outside inspiration from anything as a person, and trying not to even grow as a person, right, because of what, you know, her brother, right, it was, told her and then left. I guess that was the last time that they probably talked. I don't know what happened to him, but I'm guessing, I don't know, he probably went off somewhere. Either way though, because of that, it seems like she's obviously like kind of like stagnating, right? If you don't take any kind of influence from any outside factors, then that means there's no chance for you to grow, right? And I feel like what he was saying by, you know, stay yourself, never you know, pretend that you're something that you're not, doesn't mean necessarily to always stay the same. It means to never force yourself to act like something that you know you aren't, right? But always, you know, by growing, by changing, doesn't mean you're betraying who you are. It just means that you are changing who you are, which is nothing wrong with that. Actually, it's a good thing usually, right? So yeah, I feel like that's gonna be a lesson that she's gonna have to learn here, and I feel like Kifri, obviously he knows that, and he's trying to nudge her in that direction, but also he is very gentle in the way that he does it. So it's really cool to see how Kifri is trying really hard to not overstep his bounds, but also trying to nudge her in the direction that he knows he needs to for her own good. So yeah, that was really cool to see. That's gonna be a cool entire test here, right? We saw the guy who who really seems like he should not have any kind of apprentices. I don't know why he has apprentices if he hates them that much, but I guess there's all kinds of people, right? I guess it's just like how there are teachers who hate teaching, who seem like they hate teaching for some reason. So I guess it's the same thing here in the witch world. But yeah, I guess we'll see where this is gonna go, right? Really cool episode here. I'm excited to see more of Richeh and more in which direction her character goes in. But for now, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!